Hakon Yamukiri itan Hakon Bokanwa Rao Shobonko. Hello and welcome to Rao Shobo, House of Medicine. My name's Solomon. I am one of Don Pedro's apprentices and I'm also the manager of this website. If you go on Google and search for plant dieta, you will very quickly come across hundreds, if not thousands, of places offering medicine dietas here in Peru and in South America. I want to take a couple of minutes to explain what makes dieta with Don Pedro a little bit different. Don Pedro has us follow a dieta which is almost entirely faithful to the traditional dietas that were followed by Don Pedro, by his master, and for countless generations before, all the way back to the ancients. This is pure traditional dieta. There are two main things. There are many differences, but the two main things I'd like to talk about is firstly, ayuno, which is fasting. Fasting is really central to dieta. We fast to purify our bodies, and that helps us to connect with the medicine, purify our minds and strengthen our minds so that we can get the very best out of the connection we make with the plants. Fasting here is quite challenging. I won't lie. The fasts can be anything from 2 or 3 days without food, anything up to 15, and in some cases even 20 days without food. It's challenging, but I can testify with nearly 200 days of fasting under my belt now that it's very doable, and gets more doable the more you do it. This is different to most centres, certainly any of the ones that I've been to, and in conversation with countless medicine seekers here in Peru over the last 5 years. Ayuno, fasting, is at best a secondary consideration in any other centre that I've come across. Maybe you eat 2 meals per day instead of 3. You don't eat salt, sugar or oil. And maybe, if you want, of your own volition, you can do fasting. But it's, as far as I can tell, never insisted upon, and certainly not seen as central to the work, which it very much certainly is here. The second major difference is that here with Don Pedro does not close your diet. In other centres, which often serve up the biggest trees in the forest, very, very powerful medicine, which a person may come for a couple of weeks, a month, maybe longer. But at the end, the master has to close the dieta. They absolutely have to, because the pasajero, the dieter, just does not have the strength to master the energies of the plant without being under the wing directly of the master. Here it's different. Don Pedro doesn't close diets, neither does he start with trees. We start with small plants. But make no mistake, very small plants are extremely powerful. I remember dieting a plant that's a little over 2 inches high. I had a ceremony and it was towering above me like a 2-story house. So these are not small energies, these are not small spirits. This is very, very strong, pure medicine. And the thing with dieting small plants is that you can develop mastery of them. You can come to your own relationship with them, so you don't have to close them. If you've done the work and you've strengthened your mind and your connection, you're able to carry on with this plant, and being open, the plant continues to live within you, and provided you cultivate, nurture the relationship you have with it, it will serve you for the rest of your life as an ongoing ally in this medicine work. So those are two main things. There are many others. There are a couple of other things which aren't exclusive to Don Pedro, but which Don Pedro has, but which you should make sure you find in any master that you intend to diet with. And these are many, many years of dedicated practice in Sama, which is dieta in Shipibo, and a vast knowledge of the plants and their applications, And the last one, maybe the most important of all, is that you find a master who is caring and kind and incredibly patient. So that's just a very short summary of what makes Don Pedro different. There's plenty more information on this website, including a frequently asked questions section. If you still can't find an answer to any burning questions, we'll be happy to take your questions through our Contact Us page. All the details are there. We're here to help. So I hope that's been helpful. Hakon na te winua, itang kabano. Have a nice day and bye for now.